I kind of should walk home. Let me think about that for a second. Oh, is it gonna rain? That'll give me more time on YouTube. Go this way. Because it's not that far. But it looks like it's gonna pour. We need some lightning. We need some excitement. I'm gonna try to put the volume all the way up. Please let the advertisements on YouTube play out. Whatever ads you see, don't swipe away from the video. The ads, the revenue. YouTube is sharing a few pennies of that with the person who's streaming. That's me. Does anybody know if it's gonna rain? It looks like it's gonna pour. And here I am deciding to walk instead of taking a train. Yeah, why would I do that? For more views. For more views. Oh, what was that? Ray. Hey, Ray. YouTube, please tell your friends. Make a video. Like, for those of you who will follow me, who've never made a video on TikTok, make your first video and make it about Marty's YouTube page. Oh man, something smells good. Oh, Shake Shack, of course. No way, All Day NYC went live also. Can we do like a dual stream? His numbers will pop up our numbers. We're gonna piggyback off of Dan. Wow, I thought it was snowing for a moment. We're gonna piggyback off of All Day NYC. That's nice. They put benches here. I'm gonna take advantage of these benches right now, actually. Oh, just for a minute. Is there anybody who's new here? Susan, Rita, Twitch. Hi, I'm watching you on YouTube and Twitch. Wow, thank you. Hey, YouTube. Hey, Galen. I know there's just a few people on YouTube. I don't know how how did gaming become so popular? Who was the one person? Does anybody know the answer? Who was that one person who was doing a live stream on a video game and all of a sudden gaming became a thing? Does anybody know? Like, was it a girl? Was it a guy? Were they in California? Were they in Memphis, Tennessee? I would love to know, like, who was the person who started it all? There has to be some group or person. Like anything else in life. Who was the one person who got people interested in motorcycles? Evel Knievel, probably. Who was the one person who got people really excited about basketball? Michael Jordan. Who was the one person who started people like the comic book craze? Stan Lee. Who was the one person who got people excited about karate? Bruce Lee. There's got to be some person. Were they a celebrity already and they just happened to get a lot of followers on YouTube and they started playing a video game? I wish I had the answer just so I could study that person and maybe duplicate what they did. That's probably not going to be possible, right? He's on a scooter thing, but he's experienced. He's going fast with the cars. He's not afraid. Who wrote the Book of Love? Oh, yeah, who wrote the Book of Love? That's a good song. Probably Mr. Beast. Oh, now we're getting, see, at least we have a reference point. At least we have a point of reference. Hey, Tiffany's here. We have a point of reference, Mr. Beast. That's somebody famous. That's somebody very recognized. Even if you've never seen his video, you've heard his name. And it's believable, and I believe it. And I believe that's the person, Jenny Beth. I was having problems flipping the camera on the... There's the guy walking here who looks like the rapper Eminem. Look right here, look. Take a look, please, just look. Look. Tell me he didn't look like him. You had to really be focusing. He walked on the left, he already passed by. He looked just... The height, everything. Because he's tall. Oh my goodness, it looked like him. Who's taking a little trip? Who's taking a little car ride? The dog, right there in the window. The dog in the window. Can you see the dog in the window? In the car? Ask Google. That's a good thing. Yeah, Google. So I was at the NYU graduation earlier, and I was having difficulties with TikTok. ChatGPT, yes. Cute puppy, yes. I'm gonna have to play video games at the house. And I'm gonna have to, hype it up. Maybe I should just buy like a pinball machine. Wow, that was like a good little break. That was a good little pit stop there. I normally would be on the bus or the train, but I figure this will generate more views, so this is worth it. So this is why I'm walking. This is why I got 3 tickets in a row in the same year. Right here, this spot. You see what this car is doing? He's about to hit me. The other car, he'll wait. But I got a ticket for what that car just did. That car, I got a ticket for that. I didn't do it like that. But the people were crossing across the street, and I said, I have time to go. The cop stopped me. He was stopped over there. I did it again. People were on the other side. They hadn't even started crossing the street. I said, let me make a right turn. Brah, I got stopped. By the 3rd time, that cop already knew me by first name. Oh boy. There used to be a milk plant, a factory, not where the cows were, but where milk was processed. And it was right at the side of this building. Up until the early 1990s. Up until the early 1990s, there was a milk processing plant right around the corner from here. I took it for granted that it would always be there. I took for granted that a lot of things would always be around in my life. Like that it never ends. Like there's always a flow of water when you open up the sink. Or there's always the sunrise. Like things that people take for granted. Or when you turn on the light switch, the light will go on. Or when you flush the toilet, the water will go down. So I took it for granted that there would always be a milk plant, not knowing. I should have taken pictures of it, or selfies were not invented. That's amazing, selfies were not invented yet. So I have to realize that this is all going to end for all of us. So I want to take advantage while I'm here and see things and do things. And anyway, it doesn't have to be like a trip to the Eiffel Tower or to the pyramids of Egypt. It could be something in my own neighborhood, just to appreciate that I'm alive and seeing things and living. New Hampshire license plate. That's the number 1 train right up there. And those buildings there, those are part of the Marble Hill houses. And over here on the right, the Marble Hill houses. Those are part of the NYCHA complex. NYCHA stands, look. This is what NYCHA stands for. It's, 1 minute. It says it right there. New York City Housing Authority. There's the train. New York City Housing Authority. That's what NYCHA stands for. That's the number 1 train. That's the train that I take on a fairly regular basis. Thank you for the few people that are watching the stream. And especially thank you for supporting this little page on the YouTube channel. Thank you for subscribing, for sending the bits, for whatever else, whatever other features are on YouTube or on Twitch. I'm not familiar with all the names, but thank you for doing that. I'm walking southbound. This is Broadway right here. That's the train coming southbound. I can hear it now. There's some sort of construction happening. They're fixing the undercarriage of the train. I really don't know. Of the tracks, excuse me. I'm not too sure. So tomorrow, I'm going to drive to my mom's. I'm going to probably then stream it. I might leave earlier. And drive to my mom's, pick her up, and take her to the whatever the event is that Melissa's having at her college. Tomorrow she's having an event. And Maribel and Melissa, they'll take an Uber. And we'll meet them there. Oh, hey, Galen, Super Chat. Oh, look at that. Super Chat received. I still don't know what that means, but thank you. Does that mean that you highlighted the message? Where's the, hold on. There's a camera. Oh, it's up there in the front. There's a camera that takes a picture of cars that are going fast. Oh boy, you hear that? The revving of the engine. Oh, that's on the other side. All right, so rather than taking a train, for whatever reason, I decided to walk. So I'm walking southbound along Broadway. Oh, for Super Chat, got it. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know how those things work. I've never done it. The only way that, like, for other people who do streams, I've supported have been through Twitch, because I finally got the hang of that. It took me weeks to understand how to send bits. Now I know exactly how. That and subscribing, I know how to do. And then, like, on TikTok battles or non-battles also. Like, a lot of the people, they don't battle, and I'm like sending like the different things, the hand hearts, confettis, etc., the globes, the manifesting, just to support them, you know. Hey, Jenny Beth is here. Hi, Jenny Beth. Sorry that I'm missing the comments. I don't know if the audio works well. I don't know the video. Like on what you're seeing. I keep forgetting that I need to review the videos myself when I get home later, like at night when I'm eating dinner. I need to just kind of randomly scan the videos to see what they look like. Oh, that dog is so cute. I gotta walk on this side. Who's yelling over here? What's going on? Stop it. I gotta cross the street. This is the Oh my God, why are you yelling? Oh, he's cursing against that guy. Oh my God. Where is he? There he is. He's walking across the bridge. I gotta avoid that guy. I wish this side of the bridge would finally open up. Oh my God. How long is it gonna take? I remember when this was a Chase Bank here on the corner. There's sometimes when I had to go to Chase for different reasons, I would go to this branch. And the Applebee's is where the Chick-fil-A's was. There's a Target down the block. I'm carrying not a heavy, but a little bit of a heavy bag, so I don't feel like going to Target right now. I'm just gonna cross the bridge. Oh snap! Thank you for the follow. Who did that? Sad. Remember to click the thumb up. Oh yeah. Marty Menopause Memories. Yeah. These are people getting off the train. The neighborhood that I'm in. Oh wow! Look at this. This is God. That car. This is a relic. I'm new here. Hey, hi. I mostly live stream from. Oh, you hear that car? It's like a racing. I mostly live stream from TikTok, to be completely honest. But I do live stream from Twitch and YouTube as well. I'm dual streaming right now. So if you're watching me on Twitch and you go to youtube.com and type in my name in the search field, Marty Marua, you'll see the same stream. Or if you're on YouTube and then upload the app on Twitch and then find my name, Marty Marua, you'll see the same stream. I mostly live stream from Manhattan and the Bronx. I'm in the Marble Hill section of the Bronx. Yeah, look, this is me. So, hi, I live in Inwood, which is the next town across this bridge. That's where I live. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can. Oh, look, here's the bus that I used to take when I was doing my cancer treatments. Right in back. That bus right there, that's the BMX 1. Where I'm looking for something in my pocket. I found it. It's like a magnet. Let me see if it works. Yeah, it does work, but I got to put it in the middle of the phone for it to work. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. I know. Marty, what's happening? I'm trying to adjust the magnet. My phone. See, so now I can put it up here. And I don't have to hold, I can be hands-free. But the only problem is I would have to bend down or put the camera higher so you can see my face like that. Anyway, that's it. This guy looks like Freddie Mercury. Right here, that guy right there. A little bit. But that's the bus that I would take from the NYU Langone. That was the hospital that was treating my cancer. Wow, look at that Cadillac. You saw that? That was like a late 80s Cadillac Seville. Wow. I could just hang right over here in the corner for like a half a day. And then see a constant flow of different things. Nah, I just came from Aldi's. I just got 2 things. Apple juice and cheese, that's it. And I got bread also. I don't know if it's hard for me to take out. I'll have to find a spot. Look, so I just wanted to say hi. Thank you for whoever's here watching. Thank you. Photos from around New York. Yeah, I've seen your name on other live stream New York pages. You're a big supporter of the New York City live stream friends. So that's nice of you. Yeah, NYU Langone to Manhattan I went to. Yeah, Manhattan, not Brooklyn. 34th Street between 3rd Avenue and Lexington, closer to 3rd, and then 38th Street between 2nd and 3rd, closer to 2nd. And my operation was on 34th Street. You know where the Dalmatian is? The big dog, the 30-foot dog that's holding up the yellow taxi? That's where my surgery was, in that hospital. No, I didn't go to Lidl. Yeah, I have bread. I bought bread, actually. All right, so I'm gonna turn the camera around. This is a lift bridge. This is a bridge that goes up like this. Look, most drawbridges go up like this, right? Like that. Most drawbridges, they go like this. This bridge goes up like that, straight up. It goes straight up like that because there's tracks on top. It's a very complicated procedure. The whole procedure could take about an hour. From the lifting of the bridge, the trains have to stop. I haven't seen it lifted in over 20 years. Very rare. Yeah, Pulmeter, yeah. That's the one, Pulmeter. Yes, correct. That's the hospital. Don't tell me you know some of the doctors there. Do you know Dr. Hill or Dr. Yu? I would be so surprised if you did. Like, I would be floored. All right, let me, normally I would have taken the train. This journey back home that I'm doing right now, I would have taken via train, but I decided to walk it. So this bridge, this Broadway bridge, I think this bridge itself, this is not the original bridge. This was installed, I think in the, I don't know why I'm thinking the early 60s. Look, there's the number 1 train on top. And the bridge that used to be here was moved down the water. Oh, look, they're doing, those are the kayak for the Columbia University. You see them in the water? Look. The bridge that was here before was moved to where the Fordham Road Bridge is. The 207th Street Bridge. Look, you see, I'm afraid of heights, folks. I really shouldn't even be doing this. Hold tight. There's people walking over here. Look, you see on the bottom? So this is where they practice. The road team, the crew. This is where they practice. Oh, there's another group. Look, there's another group. You'll see it again. But this time, let's all pay attention. Let's all pay attention. Look. Okay, they're in pause right now. P-A-U-S-E. They're not really moving, or are they? No, they kind of are, but slowly. This is where the Metro North train goes towards 42nd Street Grand Central Terminal. Look, that train that's coming right now came from 42nd Street. The famous Grand Central Station at 42nd Street. Wow, they're honking heavy in back of me. I don't know when they're gonna start moving. They're in the water over there.
Why have you gotten in trouble?
All right, they're not going. I'm gonna start going. Hold tight. Hey, I'll show you the bread that I bought real quick. Can everybody hear me? Testing, 1 2 1 2, testing. Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2, testing. I brought this bread today. 2 of them. One is whole wheat, one is white. Look how cute these little things are. I paid $1.49. Hey, Aliva, $1.49, a lot less. It's nice. Look at the picture. I bought two of them. One is white and one is whole wheat. And then I bought the apple juice. That I bought at Aldi's. Yeah, it looks good for $1.49. Wow. I bet you that loaf of bread in other gourmet supermarkets would be going for like $5 to $6. $1.49. Dollar. Look, there's the number 1 train right above. Hey, Victoria. Yeah, a lot less. That's the type of store you need to go to at least once a week, just to quickly look for like 2 minutes at the food section. I bought, listen, way before you started following me, Victoria, way before. I bought there was a lot less. The location on 40th Street, near 7th Avenue, it's still there. I bought a 2.5 pound box of Godiva chocolates that normally retails for $249, actually. $249. That's how much that bought, like the tag. $249. I paid $14.99. And it wasn't expired. It expires 4 months later. Godiva chocolate, one of the most expensive chocolates in the world. $14.99 for a 2.5 pound box. And they just had it for a few days. And then they had the smaller box, the 1 pound. But that 2.5 pound box, wow, I couldn't believe the original price tag. Or $149, I think. I don't know if it was $1 or $249. Oh my God. Wow, North Carolina license plate. Very surprised. Aggressive. Wow, I walked it actually. This is the first time that I've ever done a live stream on Twitch or YouTube, walking from Aldi's, from 231st Street all the way here to Manhattan. I just crossed over from the Bronx to Manhattan. I just did that. The Russian grocery store. Yeah, I like that Russian grocery store. There's a couple. I should just go to Brighton Beach. Like really, that's the best because there's multiple. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I don't know if I want to go by car though, or if I want to go by train. Car, it's hard finding parking, and those streets are tight there, and it's busy, and I might take the train. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cross the street to the right over here. I'm going to crisscross applesauce. I'm just going to wait. This is the hospital actually where I had my hernia surgery. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Who's here? Torin's here. Hey, Torin. You were treated for esophageal cancer. Sorry, esophagus cancer. Sorry that I'm missing the comments. And thank you for watching, Gail Ann and Jenny Beth, and yeah, T-Rod. Miss G was on earlier, I think, when I was on TikTok. Yeah, those chocolates were incredible. Yeah, a lot less is, I'll leave it. Just kidding. I know you were kidding. I know you were kidding. And Angel, thank you. And Rita, thank you. And Victoria, thank you. And Ray, thank you. And Tiffany, thank you. Okay. And this straight ahead, right here, on the left, is the bus stop that I would wait at every morning at approximately 6:20 in the a.m., 6:30, 6:20, sometimes earlier, sometimes by 6:10. I was already standing here. I would have to wake up at around 4:30 because I was so weak from the chemo and the radiation. And then I would walk like the same path that I'm walking, but reverse. And then walk over here and wait for the bus. And then I would do live streams also from TikTok. Yeah, I know, he's a troublemaker, that kid. He just went right by me. But it's a matter of you flinching or not flinching. Yeah, I was tired. Wow, that was something. Hey Lily, hi. That's the number 1 train on the left that you hear. And there's the bus that I would take right there. There it is, the BX M1 bus, right there. March of 2024. That's when it really started on a daily basis. March 2024, excluding weekends. Weekends I was home. Saturday and Sunday I was so weak. It was amazing. Thank you, Penny. Thank you, Dee. Thank you for the few that are following and watching this live stream. This is a short stream, 30 minutes. Sorry, I just wanted to test this out. Yeah, the seats were very comfortable on the bus, yes. Always, 95% of the times I had a window seat. Just a few times that I didn't. And then the other appointments that I had, yeah, that bus was my lifeline, really. City bikes, these are bikes you can rent for the day or for the hour or for however long you want. I feel a cool breeze. It feels like it's gonna rain. Like that type of air that I feel right now. Yeah, Columbia, they have part of their graduation over here too. Or a chunk of it. I don't know if they had their graduation yet. All right, I'm gonna start crossing the street. I think Dan is on, so I guess I'll raid Dan. Whew. Hey, Ray. Hey, Susan. Oh yeah, I've come far. Yeah, hey Grania, yeah. The next Action Kid. Yeah, no, that's a big name, right? Action Kid? No, I'm in Inwood, yeah. Yeah, that's like a big name. I don't know if I'll be back on again later. We'll see. Indoor live stream, like the other live streamers do it indoors. Like always, mostly. I remember you being too tired when walking and you're power walking now. Yeah. Yeah, it was a few times when I had to go from the hospital a few times. Sorry, I had to read a message. When I had to go from one hospital to the other, from 34th Street to 38th Street, it's only 4 blocks walk. It's like a 5-minute walk. There were some days where I felt like taking a taxi. I couldn't even walk that 5-minute walk. But I said, you know what? No, I'm going to walk it. I'm not going to take a taxi. Maribel was the one who suggested it to me a few times. All right, so I'm going to, how do I flip this? I'm going to sign off. I'm going to do that raid with All Day NYC. Wow, it feels like it's going to rain. All Day NYC. Hey, Kathy. Hi. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, this was a short live stream. 36 minutes. Hold on. Yeah, let's read all day. Yeah, I just did. Okay, so listen, I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna sign off, and then and then we'll see if I come back on again later. I'm not too sure. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you so much. I'll reach out to you too. Okay, thank you so much. Take care.